But
Dark
yeah,
matter.
so crazy what's going on. But dark matter, man. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this. This is something that like there's not a whole lot of things that like really get me excited.
Not a whole lot of
But
things that matter, but dark matter.
oh wow, put that on a t-shirt.
Bars,
Um,
son.
when I was in university, I was taking astronomy. It's funny, astronomy, legitimate science. Astrology,
Astrology.
fucking
He's
yeah.
like, "When were you born?
What?
I don't know if I could date you."
I'm a Capricorn. Jesus Christ, I can't stand
Leos
that
are
shit. But anyways,
toxic.
oh my god, I can't date cancers because they just all are just so chatty and oh, they just never listen. Just not listeners
Have
at
'em.
all.
This is
Oh
real
my god.
science.
Science.
Ugh.
Anyways, sorry if we just offended 90% of our
Sorry, I apologize about that.
Sorry, I must have offended all those Geminis out there. So easily offended. Just I'm a
Uh,
Gemini for the
so
record.
search for invisible begins.
I thought that Gemini was two gay guys. I didn't know it was
Yeah.
twins. I thought it was two gay guys.
So you
I
didn't
was
wanna
like,
admit it to
I thought it
people.
was about love and
You were so
wholesomeness.
bad. You're like, "No, my
I was like,
birthday's
I'm
that
a
shit."
couple gay guys. I'm a
A
couple gay
month
guys.
later.
They're like, bro, it's twins, man. It's twins. I was like,
You're like,
yeah,
"No,
of
I'm
course it
super
is.
comfortable with my sexuality. I'm 2 gay
Yeah,
guys, man."
yeah. Well, it's about love, bro.
You're like,
Dark matter. Let's change
"Oh."
that. Nice slight pivot here.
Yes, dark matter, dark matter. And
uh,
I think this is where, the search for invisible begins, and I'm gonna call bullshit. I just don't know
very
why this
inquisitive.
money's being used. Like, what is this being used what
So
group is this board to advance
it's
science and
all
technology? And
government.
I'm sure it's
All government.
important, but, like,
This is there's like I said, there's very few things that really get me excited, like child excited. The universe, black holes, and dark matter, man, are one of those things that really get me excited. And boobs. But other than that,
moves too.
like I'm telling you, when we start talking about dark matter, apparently there's this matter out there that makes up 95% of the universe, and we've never seen it. We have no idea what it is.
Just
It's
making a
very
hypothesis.
significant.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like I can't remember
It's like
how
Santa
they
and wrestling, you know
I
what
think
I'm
it's just
saying?
through equations that we have found because at one time black holes, nobody has ever spotted a black hole. You know that because you can't, because no light comes out of a black hole, so you technically can't see a black hole. But you can do equations based on other objects in the universe being influenced by such a large weight, mass, if
Yeah.
you will, as a black hole. So it's like by witnessing or observing one thing, you can tell that there's something else close that we can't see. Black hole.
Why is it called
Well,
dark matter? It makes it sound evil.
there is a reason for it. They don't have a name for it.
Like, it's
There's just
invisible, we can't see it, we don't know if it exists, but we're gonna give it
dark.
a very specific name
Right. So what is dark
because
matter? More, and I'm reading the NASA website here, so please don't think I'm that smart. But this is I love
he's
this
a
shit.
shill. He's a shill.
More is unknown than is known. So that's how you start off any good conspiracy theory
Hell
right
yeah.
there, right? You know
Science
what
is
I mean?
always great. They
When
give
the
you straight
government starts
facts.
off the sentence, more is unknown than known, you know taxes are going up. But we know how much dark energy there is because we know how it affects the universe's expansion. Other than that, it is a complete mystery, but it is an important mystery. It turns out that roughly 68%, oh, see, I'm already spitting out lies. I said 95. It turns out that roughly 68% of the universe is dark energy, dark matter, sorry, makes up about 27%. The rest, everything on Earth, everything ever, observed with all of our instruments, all normal matter, adds up to less than 5% of the universe. Come to think of it, maybe it shouldn't be called normal matter at all, since it is such a small fraction of the universe. So that was a weird fucking paragraph to read, first of
This
all.
is
Oh, I was right. Oh, this is dark energy. Right, I was reading
what is
dark
dark
energy,
energy?
not dark matter. Okay.
You know, either way, man, like, this is one of those things where I'm like, "Who funded this to
Well, and
research
not only
this?"
who funded 60. Okay, so we haven't even gotten into the story. So there's this
This seems
place
stupid as
under
fuck.
Earth. Oh god, this is so awesome. This is kind of like the Hadron Collider. Have you ever heard of the Hydrogen or the
But I'm
Hadron
saying,
Collider?
like, are they doing this because they wanna be able to utilize this energy for a thing, or is it just to say we know it? Like, I just don't know why our money as human
Yeah.
beings get
Well,
spent on such things that do nothing. Like, we're just
this
like, "But
is
we know.
but this is the things
We made
humans
books."
should be spending money on. We shouldn't be spending money
I
on, like, did
guess.
you know that trillions and like over 50% of the American budget goes to defense?
Yeah, I
over
agree. That's stupid as
but
shit too, but I'm just
could
like,
you imagine if it went to science? You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
and then they
could you
do
imagine
shit
the
like
things we
this.
would right, which is awesome.
I
This is awesome.
guess, but how is this
So
helping, like, health, the economy,
well, because
fucking
we might be able to figure out what the existence of should we even be worried about money? Should we be worried about an economy? Should we be worried about such feeble things as what we use for currency? Like that
I
I think
guess.
that's what's insignificant. I think money is insignificant. I
It
think
is, but I
war
mean, it's already here, so this is a thing of, like,
but so is
we wanna
dark
find
matter, and it always has been.
I don't
So
know.
anyway, yeah, I know. I'm
I
trying,
just
man.
don't know the
I
gain.
get
I don't know the gain for
when
humankind unless we can tap into this energy. I don't
well,
know
there's been a
the
question.
gain other than
There's
we
been a
just know.
question this whole time. Humans have always wondered where did we come from? How did it all begin? Because the more and more we dive into the Big Bang and the universe, we start to realize that holy fuck, we know nothing. We know nothing about really anything. So it's like we think we've figured it out, but we've only figured out it's like you think about ants. Ants, for example, have really figured out how to carry heavy items from one spot to another spot. You know what I mean? To them, that's fucking amazing. That's earth moving,
Oh,
literally. You
it
know what I
does
mean?
things for
So it's
their
like
society.
right, we are ants. We are no different. We are ants. We think we've figured things out, but we don't have a fucking clue. We're just focused on what we think is important. But above us, it's like someone maybe is looking, not maybe not someone. You could look down and be like, look at these guys. They're just carrying really heavy items back and forth. They're like, you know what I mean? But the whole time you think about it, the universe, so the hypothesis goes, started as a singularity, like as a point.
And then the
And
old
then
Big Bang Theory,
something happened where
Pangea.
it exploded. And then all of everything at that point started to expand. And the universe has never stopped expanding. But it's like, what's it being filled with? What's there? What's in it? And I think they're arguing that it's this dark matter to which we can't even fathom is what my opinion is. We can't even picture it. We have no idea. It's like trying to picture what a million of something is.
I
What
mean, I
is a
agree.
million?
Everything you're saying sounds cool, but I think by the end of this, they're just like, "Huh, cool.
Maybe,
Write a book."
maybe,
And it's like, I just don't like
maybe.
as we're ants are trying to move things for the society, our ants are like, "I wonder what those aliens are watching on TV. Let's try to let's study this. Let's spend $1 trillion. Let's go and let's look to figure out what."
60 million. Yeah, it's a
Like,
lot of
shit that's
money. It is a
irrelevant
lot
in
of
terms
money.
of, like, helping like,
Well,
this is, like, the richest of
relevancy
the rich who are
is
bored of shit and
subjective.
like, "What's next?
Right,
What is
right.
next?" And then us
Someone's
who
got
are
to think about
poor are
that
like, "Why are we wasting money
when we're
on
looking for
that? Did we
food.
get to vote on where that goes? Nope."
No,
Like, I
no,
don't
that's not
know.
our money. Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah. It's
weird, man. It's
I,
like,
I
it's interesting in a
oh,
science
of course it's
perspective. I think
interesting.
that's really
I know what
cool,
you
but
mean.
I just
No, I know
always
what you
think
mean.
about,
I
like,
get it.
why is NASA doing this? It should be like Elon Musk and his people on their own time with their own money fucking
Well,
around and
NASA's not doing this. This isn't even an American experiment. This is happening in Europe.
okay, good.
This isn't even in America.
Even
America,
still,
but
humans,
and for the record, the reason it isn't is for pretty much every reason that you just pictured.
'cause we wanted advanced
From the
society, but I
West,
bet you
yeah,
could probably use the Carter system
we're
subsets.
more focused on completely different things. Like the West is focused on trivial things, in my opinion, very trivial. Whereas like other parts of the world are focusing on how to destroy the West, for example, and some parts of the world are doing science.
Yeah,
And
and then there's a
you know what I
small
mean?
portion who cares
Small
about
portion of
people.
people that aren't trying to
Yeah,
blow everybody up,
yeah.
or that's what they tell us. But it's like that. This is what like that. That's what I'm trying to figure out. They're literally trying to recreate the Big Bang in a hydrogen collider. That's what I mentioned earlier. It's this big huge tube, and it just fires protons. I think it's protons at each other. They just over and over and over and over and over and over, and they're trying to recreate the Big Bang, the Large Hadron. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. But anyways, that's a whole other
Yeah, I guess
conversation.
I've got that Western society thing. I was like, "Well, what is this doing for us?"
Yeah, see, and that's
So
that.
we can just say like, "Well, this is a fact." It's like, Okay,
Well,
alright,
what do you
well,
think? Back
inflation's going through the
before
roof, fucking people are dying, we got this going on, terrorists dying,
back
people
before
shooting
Newton put his
the
laws of physics together, we didn't know a lot of fucking shit. You know what
for
I mean?
sure, for
But
sure.
once Newton figured it out, because he was in a place of privilege, in most places that are like doing this kind of experiment is privilege.
Yeah, you're
You
already
you
in a place of comfort, and now you're looking that's
you're
what I was
not
saying is I think
in
these are people
war,
beyond
you're
that
not in
point.
famine, you're not in you have $60 million to throw
or a
air at
trillion.
itself.
Like,
You know what I mean? Yeah, eventually. Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
So it's like
But
it's a
then,
privilege to be able to work on this kind of stuff, and those kind of people need to exist so
yeah,
that
they
we
need something
can
to do too. Like,
we
they
can worry about trivial shit, and then there's smart people out there that are doing other shit to
well,
try
and
to
the way
figure
you
out.
put
Okay,
that there
well,
though is with Newton, like, that's more what I'm thinking. That's more I'm just being cynical, but it's like, what is the goal? Is the goal to tap into this energy source? Is the goal to see why things are being affected in the like the universe? Is to
yeah, I
see why
think
solar storms are happening?
who
Like,
think yeah, who
what is
knows?
the what is
Maybe
the
maybe
purpose?
we figure out what this dark matter is. Maybe we can figure out a way to harness it in terms of maybe we can use it as an energy
That's what I'm
to
thinking. But
travel through the universe. You know what I
yeah.
mean? But we will never know if we don't study it or
I'm just
find
concerned we'll
it
open some
or
Stranger Things shit, and we'll have, like, fucking Upside Down creeping into our planets and fucking crazy shit,
it's
and
all possible, man. It's like
I'm paranoid,
there's so
man.
many questions out there. They argue like black holes are full of galaxies that have billions of other galaxies in them. So that would have billions of other black holes that have billions of other, like it's just like space is crazy, and the universe is full of just incredible questions that it's like I would like to I would like to know, can we do time travel? Can we are there such things as wormholes? Because by equation and by definition and hypothesis, there is. There
For
is.
sure. I just
So
always,
and
like I said, devil's avocado because I like
yeah.
that we do that on
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
Um,
100%.
if this
100%.
was NASA doing it and it's like we've got impoverished areas and we've got shit going on that's pretty bad and we're in debt, and then it's like, "Fuck that.
Isn't
Wait. We need to go and see if Mars has water."
yeah. No, I 100%. It's
Like,
focus and
because that would be
priority, right?
cool, man.
Now,
Like,
is NASA still technically government operated, or were
I
they not,
believe they went, like, private in terms we don't know what they
like, not
spend,
a
but
couple
I think
years
that they
ago?
still are funded by the government. But
100%.
then
I'm sure there's some ties, you know what I
there's
mean? Like the
private
government's
sectors who
just going to
fund.
give up NASA. You know what I mean? As a
Yep.
federal agency. Oh, it says federal agency, so
Yeah.
is
Yeah. How
funded from
much of NASA is
still?
funded by the government? Go
Still?
down to that People Ask
Or
one.
they retired the shuttle, I think is what it was. They retired the space shuttle. NASA's no longer doing space travel,
Yeah,
if
see, that's
I'm
what
not
I'm saying, like,
mistaken.
there's not NASA's hold on, back that thing up. What the fuck did that say? Tw $22.6 billion?
Yeah, which is
Okay.
minuscule to a $14 trillion. Or no, how much does the how much what is the GDP of the United States? It's not $1 trillion. Their debt is. I think you guys are like 14 trillion in debt, which is ridiculous.
Don't say you guys. I'm not a part of
Not
this shit.
even 10%.
Oh, man, I was confused by this. I thought it said that's all they funded of it. Like, all the government only paid 0.48%. So the government pays the whole goddamn thing. So AKA we pay for a bunch of random fucking shit for a bunch of nerds in space to do. It just part of me just it doesn't sit right with me when we're struggling in other areas and it's like, "Hey, we should go and see what other planets do." It's like, "Let's focus on our planet for a little bit.
Well, they're
Let's try to
focused on
take
a
care of us
lot
a
of
little
other
bit."
stuff too. Like they're trying to find different kind of space food, like edible, like foods, like sources of food. Can you grow? Remember we did the we covered the photosynthesis in dark.
Yeah,
It's that
shit
kind of
like
shit. That's
that
the
I'm
kind of shit
about.
they're doing.
That's what I'm about.
Right.
But,
It's not about slingshotting people to Mars all the time. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
there is a ton of
that's the
legitimacy
popular
behind
shit
things.
for the news, though, I think. That's really what it
Well,
boils
nobody
down
cares
to,
about
you
growing
know?
plants in dark except for people in top buds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But dark energy that nobody knows about that you can just make up a whole bunch of wizardry shit about. That's the stuff that can get people going. You know, it's provocative.
Yeah. Yeah.
But man, we passed the question off to you as we do with everything. Are you excited?
Does
Do you think
dark
it's
matter
crazy
matter?
talk? Does dark matter? Should we give energy to dark energy? We're going to hell. Uh,
Yep,
Morbid, thank you so much for that 5 months, man. Let's go. But
absolutely.
passing the question as we always do. We're just curious what you guys think about this. Have you heard of it? Is it something that interests you, or is it like, no, I got way other more important shit to focus on, like work and family. I can't be
Life and
worried about this.
survival and shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like, we don't even need to talk about the defense sector, military fucking the real terrorists of our country.
Oops.
We don't get
Um,
into that one.
yeah, yeah. Look at the
Those
defense
fucking
sector budget. It's 50%. So there you go. If 22 billion is less than 1%, the defense budget is about 50% of the United States total GDP. Now, again, that's because the United States is policing the world, right?
yeah,
So
and because it's
it,
extremely profitable
oh,
to do
yeah.
that.
Yeah, it is. 100% it
Yeah.
is.
It's like
No doubt
hell
at
of a
all.
business, hell of a business.
Mhm, mhm.
which amounted to 11%. Okay, but that still is
Whoa, 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 whoa.
$754 billion. Let's
The
do that
United States
math.
spent on national defense,
754
which amounted to 11%
billion
of
with a
defense.
big ass B.
Where
So
is
even
this?
still, think about that. Think about
No,
that.
I I swear to I swear my percentage is still accurate at 50.
Percentages aren't our strong suit. I will
No,
say that.
this is a
We're
percentage that I like one of those ones where it's like, no, I know this one. Like pies, 3.14%. I was like, no, defense spending in the United States is 50%. I swear it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm okay. Maybe I will concede. Fine.
yeah, 11%.
11%. Maybe it's like defense along with foreign, like foreign policy slash. Ah,
Yeah.
wow. Okay. Anyways, that's just one of
No,
those
it actually
percentages
got
I've always.
lowered sooner, believe it or not. Before the pandemic, it was higher. During the
Oh,
pandemic, it was
what was it in
lower. It was
what was it in
15%, now it's
2010?
11%.
What was it in 2010? There's no way it would be 50% if it's only
No,
15% right now.
yeah, it was 15%, and now
Yeah.
it's down to
Yeah.
11%.
Yeah.
Still,
Oh
look
well.
how much
No,
money,
rabbit hole.
billions and
Yeah.
billions and
Still, it's a
billions and
lot. It's
billions
a
and
yeah. You're
billions and
right. It's a
billions of dollars,
lot
and they
of
pay these
money.
kids 30 grand, 32
Lot
grand.
of money. Like a military. Like oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
Soldiers and stuff.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, and feed them dog shit. That's fucked. That's
Huh.
fucked.
Where did I get my number from, man?
No clue.
God, I'm embarrassed with that one.
Sometimes it happens. I throw out
Mm.
random numbers
Oh, I do
often.
too. I do too. But some of those ones I die on, and I would have
Yeah,
died on
this is
that
the
one.
one I'm dead on, this
This is the one I
motherfucker.
would have died on. Yeah. Damn.
Even still though,
Uh.
man, look at the, similar countries'
Oh,
rankings.
you're right. Pie isn't a percent. I'm not a math guy either.
Pie is
Oh, Drew.
dessert.
Pie is dessert. Yeah, you damn right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you damn right. Pie is delicious.
He's like, "Pass that a percent, it's
Three
delicious."
point
It's
one
2 different
four.
things.
It's not a percent, is it? No, it's not. No.
But see,
Anyways,
then you
moving on.
look at the overall amount of spending for wars that we create.
Mhm.
90 G's enlistment bonus now. Wow.
What? What? Sorry.
It's me, Sam says, "There's a 90 grand enlistment bonus." I could see that because their advertising has sucked dick in the last few years. It's just not good.
Nine.
They don't
I
advertise in
signed
UFC. They don't they used to have UFC fight nights for the army,
90
like,
G signing bonus. Whoa! I don't even.
and school
That
covered.
seems extreme. That yeah. I know that. I'm gonna argue that that's part of it. You know what I mean? Like,
It probably
it's
isn't
not. You don't
necessarily
just
in
get
just
here's your 90
dollars.
grand.
Like,
I
yeah,
bet you it's like over the next 6 years or something. You get something. He's got yeah.
you can earn
Army
up to
infantry.
$35,000 before basic training, 45 days,
Huh.
active duty, bonuses totaling up to
I guess it would just be
$50,000. It's probably everything, all the beneficial
yeah,
stuff that goes with it,
yeah, yeah.
because
I
there's
would have put
all sorts of different
90K
perks you
rather
get.
than 90G. Google's a batch like that.
90 grams. You get 90
90 grams. You
grams.
get 90 grams of cocaine signing up for the
Yeah.
U.S. military. Oh yeah, yep. Army offers up to 90K bonuses to lure troops
But
back. Yep,
read past the
yep.
headline, though, because headlines are
No,
deceiving.
there's no
It'll
such
be
thing. There's no articles past the
2017?
headline. Go down. In an
Probably
effort to
more than
fulfill
now.
President Trump's push for expanding the U.S. military, the Army offering 90 grand for soldiers to commit to additional years of service. Oh, to addition. Oh, yeah. So, anyways, but it's still a signing bonus, nonetheless. I guess.
Hold on, back that one up real quick. What did
We're reading. Nope, the article.
it
Yeah, were we
said
reading?
talking about the increase right there. So, Trump's latest budget proposal for the fiscal year in 2018 will make tasks easier to accomplish as it includes an increase to $639 billion for the Department of Defense, up to $52 billion from 2017. Okay, so I guess yeah, some of you guys are right. It
But
did
it's not.
skyrocket, but it
Yeah.
wasn't just to skyrocket just to spend on more weapons. It was also to pay for more troops
Right.
because
And
people aren't
that's
going to war for protecting their country so much anymore. It's for a job. You know what I'm saying? They're not
yeah,
attacking us
yeah.
as much
Well,
as
we're
we
not as
were.
we
You know what
war
I'm
nearly as
saying? Like
often.
we're the police now. We go in and take care
Yeah,
of business, you know?
America has military bases all over the world, right? And
It's a
we're not
job,
at
you know?
wars all over the world. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say something there and I forgot. Oh yeah, being a conservative government too, that's kind of consistent though. You would
Yeah,
expect
you almost gotta
conservative
play into
government
that side a
to
little bit.
spend more on defense. That's sorry on military. That's kind of
Well, it's in
a
the
pillar.
name, conservative. You can serve or wait, no, it's not that.
No,
I was being facetious.
Oh yeah,
It's definitely not.
traditionally it's
It's just
family,
spend money where you wanna
military,
spend it.
country. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
when you look at the definition of conservatism, they're like, I guess who would be like a Stuart Mills is more of like a he was
Stuart Little. Stuart Little.
thinking more of like a libertarian. Anyways. So you would expect it under conservative government, but nonetheless, 11% is the defense spending, and so that's
Every training only offer
731 billion. Imagine if that 731 billion dollars was spent on space exploration,
or even
or
200 of that billion. 200 billion was taken from that, and it was more like 500 billion because every other country is not even in the hundreds of billions.
not even close.
So that's where it's
Not even
interesting because
close. Where's
again, because
my
they're not
country?
coming here. How often do you hear fucking Italy sends troops over to fucking Russia to tune things
My
down
God.
or
Oh, there it is.
like
22 billion. I don't even think that's accurate. That's pretty low. Maybe it's
Canada?
high. Canada.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but again, like you got to think about not everything is just for weapons. It's like food and fucking
Oh, yeah, 100%. You got
perks and
there's
all the perks that come along with it and
maintenance
stuff.
of the
Yeah,
base and
insurance
housing and
potentially. You know,
infrastructure.
yeah. There's
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of shit
100%
that comes
training.
with it. Like I've got a military family and they're all like gung ho. I'm a pussy because I didn't go to them. Whatever. But it's a thing for it's an industry for something. Like it's changed. I feel like nowadays it's become more of like this is a way to get to the next level in your life. You can get a lot of skills. You know, if
Yeah.
there's not a current war, you get a lot of skills. You're going to be able to meet a lot of people. You're going to
Yeah,
be able to get to
yeah.
the point where you have
There is a lot of opportunity,
yeah.
to join the military. I spent my entire
There's
life
a
trying to
ton.
avoid
Well,
it.
in school too, like and you don't have to be fighting, right? I've got buddies who went for, they did culinary work over there. I had
Mhm.
buddies who did cleaning, one was
Mechanics.
medical stuff.
Yep,
Yeah, mechanics, like,
yep.
there's a lot of opportunity. So you can't that's where it's tough when I don't look at the spending, it's like, for war and attacking people, I hate. For taking care of our troops who are already there, I like. You know what
And
I'm
it
saying?
pays
Like, I
wages. Yep, yep,
yeah.
yep.
So it
Yeah,
just
it
depends. It
there
depends
is
on
a
it because we
lot
don't know where that money goes. Where's that 730 like, we don't know where it goes. Got a 5K signing bonus to risk your life? That's crazy.
in 2008. Well, depending on when you sign in, 2008,
During
right?
the fucking housing crisis when 5K didn't add up to shit,
Right? But or you were just deployed overseas.
or that, so I guess it really didn't matter.
Yeah, yeah,
You
that's
got
kinda how it
5K to
goes.
sit on until you get home.
Yeah, 5K to sit
I
on.
don't know.
But of course, yeah,
I just
I come
I
from a
can't
military
stand when the
family.
citizens and people who get fucked. That's all it comes down to. I don't care what country it is, man. It bothers me because that's usually what it boils down to. It's just like,
90K
"Hey,
signing bonus, but once you come
that
back from war,
we
yeah,
don't give a fuck
we'll
about you."
totally abandon you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
and that
don't give
happens
a
in a lot
shit.
of that happens in my country too, and that happens in your country, and
I
that's
think
the
that happens in
unfortunate
any
thing.
civilized
Yeah.
country is it's
We
like,
need you, you're a service or you're a utility, we use you, and then it's like, "Meh, we
"Take
got
it
more.
easy.
We got
Go ahead."
more."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Very
We wanna get the
unfortunate.
next young kid. You're too old
Yeah.
now,
Yep. Yep,
you
it's
know?
unfortunate. It is
It's
what it is, but
fucked.
again, you said it's an industry. It's called the military complex. Sorry, the military industrial complex. There's
Exactly,
it's an
exactly.
entire fucking rabbit hole to dive into in terms of that. However, lots happening. Yeah, but of course, we're passing nudes off to you. With anything and everything that we pass on around here, or that we talk about around here, it's imperative that we hear your opinion too, because Rob and I are just two small town guys, almost
Just a
from the
small
middle of
town
nowhere.
girl.
Just a small town girl.
I don't know the rest of the words, I just know that part, though.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, it's nice to be able to listen to people that
Take
are
my
from around the
drink.
world that are impacted by these same things and have a different perspective about it. So don't hesitate to please leave your opinions either here in the chat on Twitch or on YouTube, man. We'll keep the comments pretty civil, I would argue. Um,
Yeah, I've had
the
people grilling me lately in the comments, and
Oh,
I
you and
don't
I
give
get
a
grilled.
fuck.
You
Like,
and
it just
I
is
get
a
grilled, but people are keeping
yeah.
it pretty civil amongst themselves.